The night was clear, the kind of clarity that makes you feel like you can see forever. Stars glittered like diamonds scattered across black velvet, each one a tiny beacon in the vast expanse. A gentle breeze rustled through the trees, whispering secrets of the night to anyone who would listen. It was a night for quiet contemplation, a night for stargazing, a night for wondering about the vastness of the universe and our place within it. But on this night, the universe would offer more than just wonder. It would offer a mystery. It would offer an encounter, a close encounter that would change everything I thought I knew. I had always been fascinated by the stars, by the possibility of other worlds and other beings. The night sky was a canvas of endless possibilities. Were we alone in this vast cosmic dance? Or were there others out there gazing up at their own night skies, asking the same questions, feeling the same wonder? Little did I know I was about to find out. The answers I sought were closer than I ever imagined. As I gazed upwards, a strange light caught my eye. It was unlike anything I had ever seen before. It was a bright, pulsating light moving swiftly across the sky, defying the usual patterns of celestial bodies. At first I thought it was a shooting star, but this light didn't streak across the sky and vanish. It had a purpose. This light stopped. It hovered as if it were observing, waiting. A sense of awe and unease washed over me. My heart raced as I tried to comprehend what I was witnessing. This was no ordinary celestial phenomenon. This was something different, something inexplicable, something otherworldly. It was a moment that would forever alter my understanding of the universe.
The light began to descend, slowly at first, then with increasing speed. As it drew nearer, its true form became horrifyingly clear. It was a large, disc-shaped object, ringed with pulsating lights. A flying saucer, a UFO, the stuff of science fiction, now terrifyingly real. Fear gripped me, rooting me to the spot. My mind screamed at me to run, to hide, but my body refused to obey. I was frozen, caught in the beam of an unknown intelligence. The air crackled with energy. A high-pitched whine filled the air, growing louder, more intense with every passing second. My vision blurred. The world around me dissolved into a dizzying swirl of light and sound. Then, everything went black. When I awoke, I was no longer under the night sky. I was in a large, circular room, bathed in a soft, white light. The air hummed with a low, resonant frequency. The walls seemed to shimmer and shift, alive with an energy I could feel tingling on my skin. I stumbled to my feet, my head spinning, my legs shaky. Where was I? What had happened? Panic welled up inside me, threatening to overwhelm my senses. I needed to escape, to get back to the familiar, to the safety of my own world. But as I took a step, a figure emerged from the shadows.
The being that stood before me was unlike anything I had ever seen, yet strangely familiar. It was tall and slender, with smooth emerald green skin. Its eyes were large and luminous, filled with an ancient wisdom that seemed to see into my very soul. But what struck me most was its tranquility, a sense of peace that radiated outwards, calming my fear, easing my panic. This being wasn't a monster, wasn't a threat. It was something else entirely, something beyond my comprehension, something extraordinary. As I gazed at this being, I noticed something even more remarkable. Its body wasn't made of flesh and bone, but of something else, something that resembled plants. Vines and leaves intertwined, forming a living, breathing being of pure botanical wonder. The being communicated not with words, but with images and emotions, thoughts and feelings that flowed between us like a silent symphony. It was a form of communication so pure and profound, it transcended any language barrier, creating an instant connection that felt both alien and familiar. I learned that I was on their ship, that I had been brought here for a reason. They had chosen me to witness their way of life, to understand their existence, and perhaps to carry their message back to my own world. They were a race of plant-based beings, living in perfect harmony with their environment, their technology seamlessly interwoven with nature. Their very essence seemed to be a testament to the possibility of coexistence between advanced technology and the natural world. Their cities were breathtaking, organic structures rising from the landscape like giant trees, powered by the sun and the wind. These cities were not just places to live, but living entities themselves, breathing and growing in sync with the planet. Their technology was beyond anything I could have imagined, yet it was used not for domination, but for preservation, for enhancing the delicate balance of their world. Every piece of technology served a purpose, contributing to the sustainability and health of their environment. I spent what felt like days, maybe weeks, in their world, immersed in their culture, learning their ways. Each day brought new lessons, new insights into their harmonious existence, and a deeper understanding of their values and beliefs. They showed me the beauty of their planet, the interconnectedness of all living things. Every creature, every plant, every element of their world was part of a grand, intricate web of life, each playing a vital role in maintaining the balance. They showed me the power of peace, the potential of harmony. It was a civilization that thrived on unity and balance, a living example of what could be achieved when a society prioritizes the well-being of all its members and the environment they inhabit.
But most importantly, they showed me the future. A future where humanity stood on the brink of destruction, our planet ravaged by greed and pollution. The images were haunting. They showed me the consequences of our actions, the urgent need for change. Their message was clear and undeniable. We were at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in our history. We could continue down our current path towards self-destruction, ignoring the signs, or we could choose a different path, a path of peace, a path of harmony, a path of sustainability, a path that leads to a brighter future. Their message was not a warning, but a plea, a heartfelt plea. A plea for us to awaken to our interconnectedness, to our responsibility to each other and to our planet. They believed in us, in our capacity for change, in our ability to rise above our challenges, in our potential for greatness. But the choice, they stressed, was ours to make, and the time to decide was now.
My departure was as sudden as my arrival. One moment I was standing in their luminous city, the next I was back in my own backyard, the familiar scent of grass and earth filling my nostrils. The spaceship was gone, vanished without a trace. Had it all been a dream? A hallucination? I looked up at the night sky, now ablaze with a million twinkling stars. But something had changed. I was no longer just gazing at distant points of light. I was gazing at the possibility of other worlds, other civilizations, other possibilities. Section 8. A changed perspective. The experience had changed me, transformed me. The world seemed different, sharper, more vibrant. The air seemed cleaner, the colors brighter. I felt a profound sense of connection to all living things, a deep appreciation for the fragility of our planet. But along with this newfound appreciation came a deep sadness, a heavy burden. I knew the truth. I knew the danger we were in. And I knew I had to do something about it. Section 9. The Search for Answers. I began to research, to delve into the world of UFO sightings, of alien encounters, of ancient astronauts. I pored over declassified documents, interviewed witnesses, sought out experts in the field. The more I learned, the more convinced I became. We were not alone, and we were running out of time. I knew my story was unbelievable, that many would dismiss it as the ramblings of a madman. But I had to try. I had to share my experience, to spread the message. The fate of humanity might depend on it. The fate of humanity.
Section 10. A universe of possibilities. The universe is vast, filled with mysteries beyond our current understanding. To believe that we are alone in this cosmic expanse is to limit our imagination, to deny the very essence of exploration and discovery. The evidence is out there waiting to be found. Ancient structures that defy explanation. Unexplained aerial phenomena captured on film. Eyewitness accounts from credible sources. We can no longer afford to ignore these signs, to dismiss them as mere fantasy. Section 11. Are we alone? The question is not whether we are alone. The question is what we will do with this knowledge. Will we embrace the possibility of other worlds, other civilizations, other possibilities? Or will we remain tethered to our fears, our prejudices, our limitations? The choice, as always, is ours. The future of humanity hangs in the balance, and the answer, my friends, is out there.